Hi, welcome back. So you might have just watched my video reviewing A Court of Mist and Fury, but I just wanted to rate the characters that I felt like were worth mentioning and tell you what I thought of each character that caught my attention in A Court of Mist and Fury. So, first of all, we have Lucian. So, Lucian as a character, as far as like how much he scales as like on my favorite list, he gets 3.5 stars. He means well, but really has his priorities screwed up. And he seems to finally start to realize how much he's let Farah down by the end of the book. So he's problematic but redeemable. And we love a complex character. So I give him 3.5 stars as far as like how interesting I think he is to read about. His relationship with Feyre is fascinating to me. And then, I'm not even going to go into like Tamlin hardly because I've been pretty clear in the other videos like how much I hate Tamlin. He's just controlling, possessive, and he just doesn't seem to have many original thoughts. So I gave him 2 stars. He's desperate, but he does add to the plot. He wants so badly to be in a love triangle with Farah, but like he doesn't even make the cut. And then Rycian, obviously, I love him. He gets 5 stars. I would give him more if I could. I literally made the scale, but like anyway, so he has so much depth and authenticity. And what I really love is that he respects Feyre as an individual. He doesn't try to control her, and he's always constantly um, treating her as an equal instead of putting her down, and is very aware that she can make her own choices. So obviously, I love that. And he's a good leader, but he doesn't let the power go to his head. So he makes a really good leader. And then Ianth. Ianth. That's how I pronounce her name. Ianth. I don't know how other people do, but that's how I pronounce it. She's definitely like one of the most hateable characters in this for me. And I understand like there's a lot of people to hate in this, but like I might hate her the most
Wow.
because she's a sexual predator and she thinks she's so great, like high priestess, and like she's not. She's evil and she only cares about herself. And then Amryn, I don't know what it is about Amryn. Oh, I forgot to mention. Ianth, I gave her 0 stars. Except maybe 1 because at least it shows good writing that she's so hateable. And then Amryn, I gave 5 stars because she's literally one of my favorites. Like she's so silly goose. She's just she's like the terrifying monster that's somehow lovable. And she just I don't know, I just really like her. I feel like she's one of those characters that like maybe wasn't originally written to be like as amusing as she is, but she just is. And I like the way that her bond slowly grows with Feyre over time. And I find it interesting that Feyre seems to bond with her on a deeper level than she does with Mor, even though Mor is like the more like I guess human like Fey creature. Um, and Mor I only gave 3 stars because I like Mor. She has a complex and dark past, and I love that she gets her revenge. Like, I love that for her. But she's so closed off that she's really hard to read, and it's harder to get into a character when you don't really know what motivates them. And so far, the only thing I found that motivates her is her loyalty and her vengeance, which, I mean, that's fair. Nesta, I gave 4 stars for how interesting I find her. She's very sassy and she reminds me of Scarlett O'Hara from Gone with the Wind for some reason. She's she can be very cruel at times with her words, but she's at the end of the day she's not taking BS from anybody. And the part where she threatens the King of Highburn literally gave me chills. Like she is a force to be reckoned with. And the last character that I'm going to be mentioning, because I'm not going to be naming all of them, is Elaine. Elaine is, a character that serves her purpose, and, maybe we'll get more of an interesting plot line with her and her character development later down the line. But as of right now, I find her to be kind of boring. Like, we get it. She's the good sister, Nesta's the bad sister. But, like, she's just not that interesting for me to read about. Like, I need to see her feisty side a little bit, I think. I think that might make me like her a little bit. And that will be all. I just wanted to give my thoughts on the characters. I think it's really interesting to hear about who people think is like the favorite and then not so much the favorite, and just like to hear people's different analysis of and perception of the characters in books is interesting to me, because reading about the characters is a lot of times what drives the plot, and in my opinion is what can either make or break a story. So I hope you'll tell me your favorite and least favorite characters in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night. I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
Okay, bye.